Hello everybody and welcome back to another video, and in today's video we're going to be talking about Wave 6, because Wave 6 is finally out, but is it everything that we hoped it would be, and is it good enough for them to have finished on? Now, with the Booster Course Pass finally being finished, that means that we have 12 new cups, along with 48 new tracks. And in that time, we've had a lot of tracks brought to us. We've had some classics, we've had some questionable choices, and we've had some new characters as well. But all in all, is this pass the best thing that we could have got? How was it, and what do we all think of it? Well, I think, first of all, the pass was very good value for money. I think the price tag for it, for the amount of content that we got within it, was pretty good. If you were paying for it annually with your Nintendo Online subscription, I think you were getting a pretty decent deal, since you got to pay for your online membership anyway, so it's only an extra little bit. However, personally for me, I decided to buy the Booster Course Pass separately. But this is because I knew that I would probably spend more money buying the online membership with it every year. And currently at the minute, I don't play a lot of Nintendo Switch Online, or I don't really have the time to play the online, so I thought it wasn't really worth me spending the extra money to get the online with the pass. I just thought I'd buy the pass on its own. My main complaint for the Booster Course Pass was that we kept getting tour tracks, and by this I don't mean like the new tour tracks, I just mean the city tour tracks. They're the only ones I'm referring to here. I've mentioned in previous videos that I'm not really a big fan of these city tracks from Tour. For me, they were mainly a bit boring. I didn't really find them that interesting. However, Wave 6's choices, those two I have been finding a lot of fun recently. And don't get me wrong, there's still a couple of the city tracks on there that aren't too bad to play and that I get some enjoyment from. But personally, I feel like they could have added so much better choices than that. Had they have not put a city track in each wave, we'd have had 12 other tracks that we could have had, and that could have included many of the classics and highly demanded ones that people have asked for. Things like Airship Fortress and Toad's Factory, we could have had those instead. I mean, in terms of returning content, we've had a lot of good Wii tracks come to us. Definitely can't complain about the Wii tracks there. The only thing that is really missing for me in the Wii tracks department would be Toad's Factory. From 3DS, we even got a few tracks. However, I don't feel like Rosalina's Ice World was the strongest thing to finish with, but that's just my own personal opinion. I think a few of the tracks that we did get were very simple circuit tracks, and we already do have a lot of them within the base game and the Booster Course Pass. So I do feel like some of it was overfilled with just simple, easy circuits that I didn't really want in the game, just simply because we've already got a lot of tracks like them. In Wave 6, I would have definitely preferred some other character choices. I think Funky Kong and Diddy Kong was absolutely fine. Pauline, sure, I can go along with that. Peachette, I think everyone is really confused as to why they added Peachette and why. Because they could have added so many better characters instead of Peachette. Again, they could have added King Bob-omb, Hammer Bro, Honey Queen. Literally a list of any other characters that would be more relevant to the Mario Kart series. I mean, they could have even added Rob, for those of you who love Rob out there. Oh, and Kirby. I can't forget the Kirby comment. So, do I feel like the pass is worth it for the money? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely I do. But do I think some better choices could have been made within this pass? Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I know I'm not the only one in sharing this opinion. I've seen a lot of opinions online. A lot of people are saying, like, what are they doing here? Like, they've messed up a few of the waves. And again, Nintendo hates being predictable. They hate people knowing what their plans are. So when the prefix files came out, they decided to start switching everything. Which, to me, I get it. You don't want to let the people who are leaking your stuff win. But at the same time, why would you then allow them to ruin it for other people? Because you know they're not going to stop. You know they're going to do it regardless. So don't let it affect you to the level that it does, where you have to switch everything up in a heartbeat. It's okay to be predictable sometimes. It's okay to, you know, go along with what your original plan was, because it will make people happy. But maybe there is deeper reasoning behind it, and that's just pure speculation from my part. Obviously, I love Nintendo. I love everything that they do. So it's a hard one for me when, you know, they've made a few decisions that I don't necessarily agree with in the past. But all in all, again, I think the pass is good value for money. I think the pass is good. If you look at it from a perspective of you're not expecting anything. If you've never played Mario Kart before, I think this is probably the best experience you will ever have in your life. If Mario Kart 8 is your first Mario Kart, you're getting the best experience right from the go. Obviously, a lot of us have nostalgia from GameCube, Double Dash. We've got nostalgia from Wii. We've got nostalgia from DS, 3DS, etc. So those of us who have that, we always want to see our favourite tracks return, and sometimes the nostalgia gets the better of us. So maybe it is just nostalgia wanting us to have those tracks back. Maybe it wouldn't be as good if it actually did come back, who knows. But I feel like with Mario Kart 9, they can go all out with this game. I've made a video about that, I'll link it up at the top. It's all about my wish list and predictions for Mario Kart 10 or 9, whatever you want to call it. And I think that the best option that they could do for Mario Kart 9 or 10 would be to put every single track from every single game that's ever been in Mario Kart, just like they did with Super Smash Ultimate, how they added every character, every stage, etc. And then add another 12 cups of original brand new tracks. I think that would be the ultimate Mario Kart game, and I think that would be the best thing that they could ever do. You know, every character as well as that is on top of the tracks. I think it could be the best thing that they've ever done. But anyway, I'll leave the question with you guys. Are you happy with the Booster Course Pass? Do you think that this is everything that it's set out to be? Do you think it's worth the money? And are you happy with the full end result of Wave 6? I'd love to know what you guys are thinking, so let me know in the comment section down below, and I'll see you all in the next one.